Heyo, happy Sunday. Is my webcam frozen? That should be better. Okay, hey. I hope everyone is doing well. This Sunday night, it's a little late for me, but happy to be here. Gotta work in the morning. Not too early though. And it's been a minute since I played this game. I'm really excited to get back to this. Playing Arcade Spirits, some gay shit, happy Pride. Yeah, let's get started. Oh god. A mascot. Incoherent screaming. Coherent screaming. And await death. Coherent screaming. I opened my mouth as wide as I could and let the fear fall from my lips, my mind devoid of any emotion but horror. Whoa, it's fine. Everything is gonna be fine. Horrific vision. But you're a real human being, I promise it's just a costume.
Hey, so I'm sorry if I traumatized you. Really?
Hey, so I'm sorry if I traumatized you, really. I hope I'm being heard. If the person here, if you're here and you can hear me, would love to hear that in the chat. If not, no biggie.
Can we start over, maybe?
Let me know how my volume balances. I struggle with it with this game really bad because the voice acting is really quiet. I nod my head slowly, although that could just be muscle spasms from being in shock.
I'm Ashley.
Ashley, hello. And I'm Poison.
I'm also Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo.
I'm also
It's
Pinky.
my secret, yet not so secret identity.
The Funplex? What now? This is almost too much to take in. Gavin was a bit of a lot. Naomi was off the scale cheerful. I've met some really intense people so far.
Did you sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph?
Me? No.
Oh, I thought you would recognize Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is the mascot of the Funplex, after all.
Oh no, that's not what I meant at all. I mean, I work here.
You work here? Since when?
Today, this morning to be specific.
Oh, awesome! Welcome to the Funplex. Let's see.
Can I? No, I can't do volume from here. Okay. You could have stealthily maneuvered your way through all the games, sliding right up to the employees only door. But how did you get the door code? Of course! You would have collected the password on a piece of paper that fell from Gavin's pocket. You searched your heart and decided that 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed. Next, you needed to lie in wait for the opportune moment to punch in that secret key code just to find me. It just keeps going and going. The way she just takes an idea and runs with it, a lot of people might find that weird, but I kind of dig it. Shows a lot of imagination. I wonder if she's a writer or something. And how would you have snuck out, I wonder? I could have helped. But for a price. Ashley finally realizes she's been babbling to herself for a good couple minutes. Oops! Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, I gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it really that dull here? No, not really. I just crave a different kind of excitement than beeps and boops, screaming children, and broken machines. You aren't really painting the best picture here. Ah, geez, I don't mean to be a downer. I just want to move up in the world. I've got things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Cosplay? As we switch topics, it's like she's a completely different person. Ashley's eyes light up and she smiles. Yeah, you know, like dressing up as your favorite video game or TV character. I love it. It's so empowering to be able to make your own costume and wear it proudly. It's even better when people recognize what character you are. Empowering? Really? Granted, she certainly had the power to stop my heart for a few beats. Definitely. You want to try? Got a favorite game character? I can help you make your first cosplay if you want. In fact, I made this one. I think Ashley's pointing to her flamingo costume, but it's a little hard to tell with her hands as feathers. So, Pinky is your creation? Excuse me. Intentionally? Yep. Looks pretty good for my first mascot cosplay, doesn't it? I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that, literally, if I get enough thread running between them. I'm pretty impressed, though. Naomi was going on about how craftsmanship of games. Clearly, you're digging oh, excuse me. I guess it is a little late for the dialogue-heavy game. Oh my god, what is my camera doing? Okay, that should be better. I hope that didn't show up on stream. If it did, I sincerely apologize. Okay. I'm pretty impressed, though. Naomi was going on about craftsmanship of games. Clearly, you're digging on craftsmanship of costumes. It's just the word craftsmanship that's getting me. Aw, thanks. It's nice when hard work is appreciated. I wear it around the Funplex to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games, and the kids seem to adore it. That makes sense. Although the arcade has been completely dead so far, no crowds to pump or kids to be adored by. Hey, secret between you and me? Ashley motions for me to come closer. She leans in, glances around the room once, and then talks in a hushed tone. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm, and I was giving her an old test drive to make sure it doesn't fall off. Huh. Limbs falling off seems bad. Oh, it was. Yesterday I was dancing with a little girl. Must have been like 5, 6 years max. Anyway, we were next to Showtime's stage when she tugged on my arm, and whoosh, off came the arm. The girl instantly started bawling. Well, at least you are consistently scaring people and it's not just me.
Nope.
Hey now. I don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. But enough about me. Hi, Octa. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. That's really nice of you. So you're Carl's replacement? I guess so. I'm the new floor attendant. I attend to the floor. The floor is a thing I'm attending to when I'm not going into cardiac arrest. At least you're funnier than Carl, that's for sure. I can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. She'll be so proud. I assume you've already met Francine, but have you had a chance to meet Gavin and Naomi yet? Yeah, I met them already, although it seems like they aren't too keen on each other. Right? Ashley rolls her eyes and lets out a sigh. I wish they would hurry up and make out already. Yeah. Wait. What? Seriously? So, are they going out? Nope. But they always bicker like an old married couple. Agreed. I think everyone should just cut the shit and start making out. Mark my words, Poison. Consider them marked.
Beep beep.
Beep, 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 Poison. What's that sound? Expeditiously. Yes, exactly. You get it. Drat. I set an alarm for when my lunch break was over. Time to go back to the grindstone. I didn't even get a chance to eat.
No.
That's no good. Poison needs their calories. You eat up, I'll watch the floor. In fact, how about I take over the ticket desk for the next shift? You can do my job and wander the floor a bit. Fair enough. Thanks. That was nice. Ashley winks before her face disappears into the dark recesses of that inhuman mask. As I'm wolfing down rice in the shape of a little heart, wow, it occurs to me I didn't actually ponder my first impressions of Ashley yet. Let's see. She's pretty amazing. I like her enthusiasm about her art. She's got a lot going on in that head of hers. I just don't understand it at all. She's a total cutie. I'm all aboard the Pinky Train choo-choo. I do like the enthusiasm about her art. The way Ashley's whole expression changed when she talks about things that she's passionate about just warms my heart. Her beaming energy just lights up the whole room. I wonder if one day I'll be that excited about something. Oh. Anyway, with lunch in my belly and break time complete, the second half of my workday began. Rolling into the afternoon, the crowd starts to fill out. School's done, and late-rising pros are heading out to their arcades of choice. With Ashley covering the desk, my job is to wander the floor looking for problems, or potential problems, or just making sure everything's a-okay. But for starters, it's a good moment to collect my thoughts. I think that's a better spot for my mic. Sit up a little bit. I got a new chair. It's really cute. Yeah, okay. This will be better. Okay. Got off on the right foot with some of my coworkers, and the wrong foot with others. A mixed bag, let's say, but not awful. I need to make sure I get along with these people. They're going to be part of my life one way or another. Ugh, ain't that just the way. And if Francine's willing to pink slip her grandson, well, I'm expendable. I should be careful. Hang on, no time for daydreaming. I think I spot, let's see, 3 possible issues to look into. I should have time to get to all of them, but which do I tackle first? Let's deal with the irate customer first. My mutant floor attendant senses detect danger from the left-hand side of the arcade. I quickly rush all of 30 feet to the scene of the crime, already in progress. Come on, angry rando. Hurry the fuck up and finish your game. You, do you work here? I saw you behind the desk earlier. Note to self, ask Gavin for a name tag or something. Yes, I'm Poison, floor attendant. Well, stop attending to the carpets and attend to me. I want this... I don't know what I want to put there. I want this bitch to wrap up this damn game so I can play. Ashley's face is obscured beneath her costume mask, but I can feel her wince as the man curses up a blue streak. Sir, there are children present. Please keep the swearing to a minimum. You kick this fat piece of shit off this game and I'll sing Mary Had a Little Lamb all you want. Figuring I ought to hear the fat piece of shit side of the story before rushing to a judgment, I tap the player on the shoulder. Ooh, a bear. He doesn't even notice. So I tap again, twice. Sir, there are other players waiting to give Mr. Moopy's magic maze a spin. Curiously, the player looks up at the game's marquee. Thank you, Naomi, which simply reads Moopy. You know the game's full name? Sure, I played it a lot when I was a kid. It's actually called Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, right? Wizards and pellets and monsters and stuff. Yeah. A bit terse, as he's laser focused on the game, and I can see why. He's currently sitting at 714,900 points. Holy crap, that's a heck of a high score. Or as this other guy would probably put it, holy shit, that's a... I don't even know what to put there. That's a... Suggestions welcome. A what of a high score? Excuse me. Right, sir. Can you please wrap up your game? Nope. I'm keeping good pace here. Plenty of livestock. On par for getting close to the world record before the kill screen. Somehow the thick arcade jargon sounds classier when draped in his British accent. I'm not doing a British accent. Sorry, guys. Like I'm watching some documentary program on the BBC. Yeah, but this is a public arcade. Other folks want to play the games too. He finishes clearing the current board while pondering the predicament. Okay. At first I think he's stepping away to end his game, but he's letting his stock of 50 extra dudes slowly deplete as he pulls out his wallet. Without pause, he pulls out $3,000 in cash and holds it out. Holy shit. Will this cover it? For a moment, I flash back to that movie where some dude pays another dude to sleep with his wife and they roll around in bed covered in money and, cover what exactly? The cost of the game. The game itself. I have never seen this much raw cash in one place at any given time. It's not even in 20s, dudes rolling in Benjamins. One moment, please. On it. Fortunately, Iris already has my Messenger app open for me with Gavin's contact info preloaded. With trembling fingers, I key in, customer wants to buy Moopy for $3K. What do? In less than a minute, I have my response. Considering we paid $200 for it plus parts, yes, absolutely yes, sell that relic immediately. Well, okay then. Although, how's Naomi gonna react to this, offloading one of her darlings just because Gavin wants to make a 15-fold profit? It also feels kind of weird to be taking advantage of this guy's lack of a grasp on the real cost of old arcade machines. I knew all this workplace drama was going to catch up to me at some point, but with this rando breathing down my neck, I gotta make a decision. I'm gonna pick this one, I think. It's an older game and actually only costs us about $200, but, well, it's a part of the arcade, sir. I expect this apparent gazillionaire to protest at not getting his way, but he's smiling. You're right. This is Mr. Moopy's home, after all. My cat is screaming. Sorry, guys. Let's compromise. I'll pay you $1,000 American and own the game, but you keep it here. And in return, I get to play as long as I want, provided nobody's already paying. Playing, I mean. That way, I can keep chasing the score, but your arcade stays whole. I hate to break up a loving family. Naomi will be relieved to hear that, even if Gavin may flay me for passing up $2,000. What are you doing, honey? Come here. You come sit? I'm gonna see if she wants me to pull the other chair over. I'm really gonna have to get a kitty cam. She wants my new chair because it's comfy. Silly, silly kitty. Okay. Good. I'd hate to make Naomi cry. How could I live with myself? Which leaves the rando hopping mad. To be fair, we had been kind of ignoring that he exists. What the fuck, man? What kind of an arcade is this anyway? Fuck this. I'm going to Deco's Palace. And we just lost a customer, stomping his way out the door. Stomp, stomp, stomp. On the plus side, Naomi won't cry. On the negative side, I just drove a rando out into the cold. You are not going over my keyboard, little kitty.
What a disagreeable fellow.
What a disagreeable fellow. As for the player, well, he goes right back to playing, eating pellets, zapping ghost monsters, clearing mazes. With the crisis behind us, I can actually focus on who this gonzo rich guy actually is. He seems to care about more than just his games. Splashing around in cash, aren't we? Digging the dad bod. I do love a dad bod. I don't need to be weird about everybody. Take it from someone wallowing around in the lower tax brackets, the rich can do whatever they want whenever they want. And yet, that's not what this guy did. He could have, but he let us keep the game. He just wanted to play, that's all. And why? Because of Naomi. Because of the Funplex. It's a home and a family for the games and for us. Maybe it's for the best I sent that rando out the door in favor of this guy. So, you know Naomi? He's happy to talk, even while playing.
I'm a Funplex regular. My name's Percy.
Percy.
I'd hazard you're our new floor attendant? I was here when Francine seated you behind the desk earlier.
That's me, Poison Dart Dog, Arcade Wrangler.
Well then, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I look forward to getting to know you better.
So, you've seriously just been playing Moopy all day, huh?
What can I say? It's my calling. I actually owned a Moopy cabinet once. Had it in my flat. But playing it by myself, all alone in the dark, it's not the same. I need the atmosphere.
The beeps and boops.
No, those you eventually learn to filter out. I mean, everything. The games, the lights, the kids, the feeling of being in an arcade. I score my best when I'm in real-world conditions.
I fear that that is not a British accent. It sounds more like Australian.
It's all about the emotions. The laughter and the tears, the excitement of competition. I need that swirling chaos of human emotions around me to play at my finest.
I could be wrong. Naomi gets that. She keeps Moopy in top condition for the day I eventually land my high score. What's the current world record then? About 3.5 million. This guy has been standing here since I was working the morning shift, hours and hours, and he's still only about 720k into his game. Can't imagine him being in anything but top health condition to try this. Guy's gotta have legs made out of carbon fiber and a bladder of tungsten. I just let a few extra lives drain out whenever I need to go pee. Oh my god. Also, he may be psychic. I feel like I should let him get back to his game, but burning questions, they burn like fire. Should I pick the balanced? you don't mind me commenting on it, that's a lot of money to just have on your person. What do you do for a living? This and that. He doesn't really seem to care to talk about his work. Not in a guarded way, it's just less interesting than his current maze. Maybe he's actually the head of an international diamond smuggling ring. They hide the stones inside arcade games. Oh my god. Day trading. Huh? Day trading, stocks and bonds. Anybody can do it if they have a head for the numbers. It's really nothing important. That's true, it is nothing important. Oh, bestie, why do I drop so many frames? That makes me sad. This makes me a little less excited about this guy. Or maybe he's a day trader.
I think so.
Don't feel people are defined by their work. I know the arcade is home to those who've made their passion into their work, but it's passion that matters more. I have my passions, the same as anyone. I look forward to learning yours as well. When I'm not deep in the middle of the game, I mean. He's getting more and more distracted by the game. I should leave him be. I have to do a thing. About a thing. Be seeing you, mixed dart dog. That's cute. Yet another weird encounter in a string of weird encounters. By the end, he sounded more like the high score junkies you hear about in documentaries. Obsessed driven, kind of strange. But that's not the impression I had of him from the beginning. He smiled when talking about not splitting up the arcade. There's something more going on here. But, well, he's a Funplex regular. There'll be plenty of time to learn more later. I've got work to do. Let's see what to handle next. Let's do the cursing up a storm. There's a lot of shouting coming from the center of the arcade, where Fist of Discomfort is being played. I remember Iris telling me all about it earlier today while I was bored to death at the ticket desk. Fist of Discomfort, or FOD, is one of the most popular games in the esports circuit. It's been a staple at the scene for over 6 years. One year, Team Wicked Prodigies took on the Unreal and came back to win in the dying seconds of a tiebreaker match to take home a record of $5 million prize. That's a lot of moolah. And I keep doing this. How do I... There we go. Let's see history. And how? Okay, so how does it work? It's a hybrid of real-time strategy and button mash brawling. Fight your way down... I am struggling to read. I maybe should have done Gecko Gods tonight. It's okay. Fight your way down the top and bottom lanes, clearing waves of ninjas, to finally topple the enemy dojo. But that's the action part. The strategy part involves using special abilities, purchased items, and ninja summons. FOD is sheer elegance in its simplicity, the way the different game systems interweave to form one masterpiece of esports perfection. So, summon good ninjas, punch bad ninjas, smash dojo. I'd say boiling down a rich game of action and strategy played the world over by top gamers in such a way is a bit degrading, but sure, okay. All of which is super interesting and stuff, but right now all I care about is dealing with the loudmouth currently playing the game. The closer I got, the louder the yelling gets. Most of these are words that... What the actual fuck was that? No, those are definitely all words my mother would disapprove of. You've got to be fucking me. There's no fucking way that is even plausible. Those hitboxes don't even fucking connect. Fuck this game. Fuck it all night long. Get wrecked. Oh, this is far from over, scrub. I saved up a little something extra special for you. I've been baiting you into attacking my sensei, which you fell for. Hard. Oh hey, did I forget to mention that I bought an extra ultimate technique scroll for my dojo? Whoops, my bee. Wait, what? You haven't been farming? How could you... XP share technique with creep waves. Take this. 5-fold fucking explosive deathclaw technique. What? How did you defeat me? No. Rando Calrissian.
Oh, GG.
Okay, here we go.
No one can defeat me, Queen Bee.
Octavia, are you seeing this right now? The esports player named Queen Bee. I'm not 100% sure what just happened, but that didn't matter. I was completely sucked in, couldn't tear my eyes away. It was like watching a train wreck. I mean, if the train was the arcade game and the wreck was that guy's face. Ugh, my freaking cat. Give me 1 second, y'all. I love her so much, and she is such a pain in my ass. Okay. It was like watching a train wreck. I mean, if the train was the arcade game and the wreck was the guy's face.
Kid, what are you staring at? Never seen a champion of my caliber before?
Oh, seeing as I don't even know how to begin to start or even consider how to respond to her question, I opt to take a moment and collect my thoughts. From what I've somehow gathered, she goes by Queen Bee. That jacket she's wearing identifies her as a member of L7 Gaming, an arcade esports team. And she's the most direct, fierce person I've met all day. That's saying a lot, considering who I've run into so far. Oh my god. Talk about a dominating personality. I feel the urge to kneel and submit. Look, let's be frank about this. I know my tastes, and Queen Bee's got the whole package. The sass, the dirty mouth, and keen fashion sense. Oh, be still, my subservient little heart.
Hey, don't just stand there all weird and quiet like. It's creepy.
She snaps her fingers to grab my attention.
Quarter up or not? Think you can best the hottest rising star of L7?
From what I've seen, I know I couldn't best a scrub, let alone a professionally competitive player of this game. Nope. No thank you. Plus, I'm not sure I'm allowed to play games while I'm working.
You work here?
You work here? Oh, it's all just a front. I wander around the floor too, you know, pick up drop tickets in hopes of getting one of those giant stuffed flamingos behind the prize counter. I know, right? If I was good at those ticket games, as I am at FOD, I'd have like a flock of giant pink flamingos. I got a point with her. Maybe I'd even give you one. Maybe.
Hey, they haven't given you a name tag yet. How am I supposed to know who you are?
I think that was actually a weird tactic to have me introduce myself to her. I'm Poison. I did technically just start working here 6 hours ago. It might take them time to issue me a name tag. Maybe they need to send a carrier pigeon to an ancient monastery where name tags forged in a vast clay oven. Nah, Gavin's just slacking big time. I'll talk to that silly boy for you, make sure you get some proper respect. Thanks. No problem, we gamers gotta stick together.
I'm Queen Bee, by the way. Aggro-style FOD lane pusher specialist for L7 Gaming.
I like her. I figured that when you put your arms over your head, cheered and shouted, "No one can defeat me, Queen Bee."
Hey, I do not sound like that.
You're right, I did not do that. Anyway, I'm one of the regulars around here besides Pear and Teo. Not Pear. Purr. So you'll be seeing a lot of me in the future. Let's hope you last longer than the last guy. Oh great, now she's even making my job into a competition. I hope there isn't a betting pool too. You look like a smart kid. You've seen one of my many streams on the internet, right? Nope. I literally have no idea what you were talking about.
Oh.
Really? You've been living under a rock for the past decade? If you consider a small yet formidable apartment a rock, then yes. Oh, you sweet child. You are so innocent and pure. Come, let me show you the path to darkness that is the internet. Well, it is part of my job to know all about the games here. And if Queen Bee is going to give me some insight on that culture, on the culture around this game, I should take advantage of that. Lead me farther into the dark abyss, my mistress. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Queen Bee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet. And upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of tech she's rigged up. My camera. What the hell? If that happens again, I might have to just, turn my camera off for the rest of the stream, which is fine. Queen Bee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet, and upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of tech she's rigged up. You can't just plug one of these cabs into the internet, so I use a number of clip-on webcams and mics and stuff. That webcam there, it broadcasts my own personal PC back home, which then streams matches live to all my fans. The chat room appears on my phone. Costs a bit to put everything all together, and it takes like half an hour to rig up and test each morning, but after doing this here for a couple years, it's easy peasy. Aside from Naomi grinding her teeth at my clip-on cameras damaging the paint job, I mean. Anyway, I prefer to stream from the Funplex than from home. There's so much to miss out on sitting by your lonesome with the console version of FOD. The crowds, the wicked trash talk, the community. Wait, are you broadcasting live right now? Are we live right
No
now?
way.
Ha, fuck no, that was part of my warm-up matches. I've got a pretty big tournament coming up, so I try to get as much practice as possible. Even if it is with a bunch of fodder. As in fodder, as in, you know, chum. Lunch meat. Scrubs. Losers. I got the idea, yes. Queen Bee sees something out of the corner of her eye and glances around the arcade floor. She gives a nod to someone hanging near the Street Fighter cabinet. Ah, my crew is starting to trickle in. We should be starting team practice soon. Wait, what time is it? At the tone, the time will be 2:25 p.m. Eastern.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
What the?
I gotta go live in 5 minutes. Listen, kid, it's been swell. We'll chat later, right? Sure, one thing. Can you keep the swearing down at least a little? We've got kids around here, and I don't want you to get in trouble with Gavin. Him, meh. But for you, I'll keep it to a PG-13 rating. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's some butts out here that I need to kick.
Later.
Later. All the character designs in this game are really hot. And with a wave and a twirl, she completely abandons me and returns to her Fist of Discomfort game. Queen Bee fires up her broadcast rig and the shouting and milder swearing starts up again. I should probably get out of here before I accidentally end up on the stream. Is it wrong of me to crave being stepped on by her? Hey, I gotta be me. We've got good chemistry so far. Note to self, check with Gavin about the ethics of dating your customers. Not that I'm committing to anything here, just, you know. Let's see, what to handle next. Last thing. In the distance, I see a number of people gathering, which is surprising since the first half of my shift was complete and utter solitude. Come on, kitty. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that people do come to the arcade, but that's quite the crowd that's assembling. Like, larger than Queen Bee's team was. Rowdier, too. My nose is really itchy. This has to be against some fire code or safety protocol or something, right? How long have I been on? Like 45 minutes? Okay. Speaking as a citizen that enjoys living, having an escape route in case of emergency is necessary. Time to clear the way and pave my own path of safety. As I approach, I see flashing neon lights accompanied by upbeat Europop drifts. It's an auditory flashback right to 1980X. I can't help but nod my head to the beat. A pulsating mass of people have surrounded Showtime's stage, cheering on the current player. The game itself takes up a whole corner of the arcade, requiring a fair amount of space to actually play. Showtime's stage is an ultra-modern arcade smash hit. It uses motion tracking sensors hidden behind the colored spotlights to check dance pose accuracy and score your sweet moves. It's pure dance fever. Can you catch the fever, Poison? I had my dance fever shots at the doctor's office earlier this season. As the dance ends, one of the players hops down from the stage and immediately starts talking to a young man leaning up against the back wall. Did you see that, Teo? I got my first AA on Stop the Beat.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I did. You're doing great. Oh my god. Remember last month you couldn't even pass that song? Totes impressive. I'm gonna keep practicing and one day maybe even surpass you. Hey, I hope you do. And when you do, you can be the one who brings in new dancers and teaches them how to play. This is cute. As the next song starts, my eyes shift from their conversation to observe the gyrations and intricate limb movements of coming from Showtime's stage. I feel my head bobbing and my foot tapping. Hey, it's a really catchy song, can you blame me? I'm getting really into it when I feel a hand on my shoulder.
Care to dance?
How about you? Want to take the spotlight? I'm not one for dancing with strangers. You know what dancing leads to. Me falling on my face. Hi, Two Flower, welcome. You know what dancing leads to? Me falling on my face in front of all these people. Either that or one of my customers enjoying a trip to the emergency room with a shattered foot. I'd rather not horribly embarrass myself right now. Let's save that for later.
Bummer.
'Tis a downright shame, but you can't blame me for trying. How could I resist to ask a person such as yourself? Caught my eye the moment you walked over. Hey, wait, you're new here, right? Yes, very.
My name's Mateo, but everyone here just calls me Teo.
Just wanted to drop by and say thanks for playing our game. I'm one of the writers. If you end up enjoying this, the sequel's already out, and we have a lot of visual novels on PC, including free ones. Thank you for popping in. I'm enjoying this game so much. That was really sweet. Oh my god. I'm really excited to play the sequel at some point too. I'm really, really early on in playing this. This is only my second stream, but I will be playing the whole thing on stream, so feel free to pop back in. I would really love that. But yeah, this shit is fucking awesome. So good job. I really appreciate the work you did. Aw, guys, I love game devs. Aw, this makes me really, really happy. Aw. Okay, Dancing Rando. Teo's the best. Boogie Woogie Rando. Greatest guy here. Wallflower Rando. He's sort of like our leader, yeah?
Please, I'm nothing really.
He looks directly into my eyes.
Special as you. I just like to show
Oh
newbies the
my
ropes.
god.
Our community is small, but we're all super close. I think you'd be a perfect addition to our gang. So, what do you say? Play our silly dancing game?
Teo outstretches his arm to me, waiting for my hand to grab his. He was pretty convincing. We'll do it. You know what? Sure. I wasn't sure about this guy, but Teo's persistence and spirit are damned infectious. Who cares if I mess up horribly, fall down, and crack my skull open? As a kid, I remember stomping around on dance mats. Why not try out 20XX's hottest dance game? Even if I technically don't know how to play it yet. Without thought, I take his hand. Sure, why not? As I'm about to step up to the stage, an ominous shiver crawls down my spine. I glance over and spot Ashley standing behind the ticket counter. I know I can't see her face behind the mask, but I can totally sense she's glaring daggers my way. It's creeping me out. On second thought, I'm actually supposed to be working right now. I'm the new floor attendant, Poison. Really? But I haven't seen you around here at all. What happened to the other guy? He was actually pretty good at Showtime stage, now that I think about it. He's out. I'm in. It's currently year 0 of the floor attendant Poison regime.
Hello there.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Poison. I hope we get to know each other well. Indeed. For someone that loves Showtime stage as much as you do, I haven't actually seen you play yet. True, most of the time during these meetups, I tend to let everyone else play. I go around and make sure everyone is happy and having a blast. But what about you and your feelings? Teo shrugs. My happiness comes from making other people happy. That's all I need in life. Which is all well and good, but I still need to deal with this crowd. How best to handle it? I know you're having a ball over here, but this crowd is blocking the emergency exit. By law, we have to keep a path present. Can't you let it slide just this once for me? Nope, if I let it happen once, then it's going to happen all the time. I get it though, your crew's passionate about this game, and it's a good thing. But a stampede on my first day at work would be bad for everyone involved. Could you imagine the headlines? Local arcade, floor attendant trampled on first day, blood everywhere. I don't want to be checking my social media tomorrow and click the link to your obituary. We totes can't have that. I got this. Luckily, the song that was being played just finished. Teo jumps up on the stage and cups his hands over his mouth. Hey, listen. We need to keep the area to the left of the stage clear. Complaining Rando. Aw man, but why? I like my spot. Hey now, you know the deal. We all have to be cool about fire safety. It's Poison's first day, so let's show them some respect. I see everyone turn and glare at me. Great, now I'm going to be known as the party pooper. I guess I've had worse reputations in my lifetime. Like that one time I had to close the pool because of that dirty bandage floating in the water. No one would talk to me for a week. Hey, don't disappoint me, crew. Poison's just doing their job. Reluctantly, the crowd reshuffles itself in a semi-orderly fashion. As everyone settles into a safer way of watching the game, Teo jumps down and comes back to me. Better? I nod, genuinely impressed with how Teo can capture his community's attention. They listen to him and have the utmost respect for him. Yeah, actually, much better.
Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the game, you know? Of course you know.
Of course you know.
You should still join us later. Maybe when your shift's over. We'll all be here dancing until closing time.
As long as that dancing is within the law, carry on. Poison has spoken. I start to walk away, ready for my next venture when I remember something I should do. I turn back to Teo. Hey, thanks. No problem. Well, I feel nice and accomplished. I was able to uphold the safety of the arcade like a model employee. I say that's pretty good for my first day. Even Gavin's gotta be impressed, right? With that business sorted out, it's time to leave Showtime stage. The arcade is now at peace. My work here is done. Well, actually, we're a few hours from closing time, so my work here isn't quite done, but, you know. I'm so at peace that, in fact, that I don't even notice the underboss of the arcade sliding up on behind me. Not bad for a first day so far. I've been keeping tabs on you, well, others have been, and they've been texting me. You know, you should consider getting a proper group chat app going. I've got a crappy phone plan. My texts aren't free. A valid point. I'll look into that. I'm impressed with how you handle yourself. I think you're going to work out just fine. Anyway, I've prepared your paperwork. If you'd like to go sign it and make this working relationship a bit more above board. So you're staying? Please tell me you're staying. I mean, I fed you and everything. Francine hasn't fired them yet, right? An adorable nightmare joins the impromptu staff gathering. Poison's off to a great start. Here's to your first day, followed by many more. Don't you two have jobs to attend to? I just ordered a replacement power supply for Robotron. Nothing left to do for the day. Not many kids around for me to entertain. Finally, a quiet moment. My dream job has been going a mile a minute since I got here. Is it my dream job? I told Francine I was looking for hope. I've been so used to life dumping all over me that I've come to expect the worst generally. And yet, I can't say the Funplex has dumped on me. It's been hectic at times, a little too much, but not really in a bad way. I'm starting to get along with my coworkers. I'm helping people with their problems. Maybe I'm finding the hope I was looking for after all? We've only got a few hours till closing. It's nice and quiet. How about we game a bit? Speak for yourself. I've still got some paperwork to handle. Sorry, got distracted. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't game. Irrelevant. I know your dirty little secret. What, Naomi? You sneak in early each morning to play pinball. You're a pinball wizard. Ah, well, what of it? I bring order to chaos. Pinball is the very expression of that art form. You know what we should do? Impromptu pinball tourney. The girls are giggling and I'm finding myself smiling right alongside them. All in all, not a bad way to end my first day. Yay, cute.
By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
Oh. Gavin, poor Gavin. Oh, each of them. The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all laughter dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
Francine. Birthday party. How old are the kids, may I ask? It's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again. 5-year-olds? Naomi starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling. Throwing ski balls overhand into the glass, jumping up and down on pinball machines, putting chewing gum into coin slots. Pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it. Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before. Doom, the end is nigh.
Well, I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Yep, it's time for my afternoon nap anyway. Have fun, dears.
Oh no. Right. Battle stations, everyone. I'll take ticket desks so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. Poison, roaming duty. Look for trouble. Do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming. Like an oncoming tidal wave. The rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot. Minivans disgorging kindergarteners. And suddenly... Oh no. An explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on, or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations, Naomi by the fragile pinball machines, Ashley near the door, trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults, Beats, waiting in line at the change machines. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them. Keen on getting out of the surge of kiddies, I guess. That's all very well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos has multiplied. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around, or that frog trying to cross a highway of traffic. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Poison, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend to them. Which one of these should I tackle first, though? I may not be able to deal with all of them in time. I don't know if I have time for this right now. I'm gonna deal with the kid getting shouted at first, but I'm also going to do that next time. I watch one streamer who, she won't overwrite the data from her last stream, and I think I like that. Okay, guys. That's not what I want. I just saved. We're gonna return to the title. We're gonna switch to webcam. And I'm gonna say goodnight. This was fun. I'm glad I got on. I'm glad I did some gay shit during Pride Month. I'll probably be back playing Gecko Gods next time I'm back, but I will be continuing Arcade Spirits after Gecko Gods is done. And then I have more gay shit lined up for after that, so yeah. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your Sunday night. I hope everyone has a great week, whatever you are doing this week. Yeah. Good night, everyone.